have
No,
to finish the work.
igual estaba fácil.
Enman, how are we doing with the upgrade parts?
¿Qué dice a mí cómo vamos con las piezas de mejora? Pues no sé. Bien, supongo. Aquí está.
This is it? Wonderful!
Eso es maravilloso.
Reverse gear. Check. Stabilizing out triggers. Check. Initiating signal testing. All good.
Dice equipamiento de reversa listo. Soporte de estabilizadores listo. Iniciando prueba de señales. Todo listo. ¿Qué es eso?
Construction vehicle upgrades are complete. All the moving parts are in place. This efficiency is miraculous.
Dice,
It's like a
las mejoras
dream.
para los vehículos de construcción están completas. Todas las piezas móviles están en su lugar. Esta eficiencia es milagrosa. Es como
A dream that's coming true! The AIC factory is
un
working
sueño hecho
far
realidad.
better than I
La fábrica de
expected.
Sky funciona
We
mejor
gotta
de lo que
expand our mass
esperaba.
production
Tenemos que
plans.
expandir nuestros planes de producción en masa.
And make sure you give me the new
Asegúrate de
budget as
entregar
soon
el
as you
nuevo
have it.
presupuesto apenas lo consiga.
Endfield has constructed many large
Enfield
industrial
construyó muchas
machines,
máquinas
but this is our first time using the
a gran
AIC to build
escala,
one on
pero
the
esta
fly.
es la primera vez que usamos el CAI para construir uno sobre la marcha.
This is a first step towards our grand vision.
Este es el primer paso hacia nuestra gran visión.
Just imagine
Tan
how
solo
many lives we
imagina
can improve with our construction capacity.
cuántas vidas podemos mejorar con nuestras capacidades de construcción.
Prep work seems to be going well. We finally have some good news for a change.
Los preparativos están en marcha, marchan bien. Por fin tenemos buenas noticias para variar. Ok, ¿eso significa que tienes malas noticias para nosotros? ¿Pasó algo malo? I don't know, ¿pasó algo malo?
The quarry suffered
Dice,
significant damage.
la cantera sufrió un daño significativo. Recibimos varias llamadas de auxilio de los equipos de ahí.
We've dispatched a rescue team, but it was hastily prepared.
Despachamos a un equipo de rescate, pero se prepararon en muy poco tiempo. Puede que no puedan cubrir todos los escenarios. Espero que puedas revisar el área si tienes tiempo, Admi. ¿Qué pasó?
Our preparations seem
Nuestros
complete,
preparativos
but
parecen estar completos, pero ¿qué pasa?
no, sorry. It was nothing.
No, lo siento, no fue nada.
In any case, we should
En
make
cualquier
sure
caso,
all
deberíamos
preparation work
asegurarte
is
de que
carried
todos
out
los
accordingly.
preparativos se lleven a cabo
Focus and I are ready to help
apropiadamente.
if you have
Pocus y yo
questions
estamos
about the
listos para
AIC
ayudarte
factory.
si tienes preguntas acerca de la fábrica del CAI.
If you want to add more features
Si
to our
quieres
AIC,
agregarle
you
más
can use
funciones a
this
nuestro CAI,
expansion core.
puedes usar este
It will
núcleo de
provide a more
expansión.
advanced
Ofrece
rapid
un plan de
development plan.
desarrollo de la fábrica más avanzado. ¿Qué pasa, bro? ¿Cómo va? Si quieres agregarle más funciones a nuestro CAI, puedes usar este núcleo de expansión.
There
Ya
are
lo
many
leí.
things we can do.
Podemos hacer muchas cosas, expandir nuestras fábricas de CAI, ayudar a las tripulaciones en otras áreas y mucho más.
And much more.
Ok. Ok.
The decision is
La
yours,
decisión es tuya, administrador.
administrator.
Es necesario un nivel de autoridad más alto para seguir avanzando en la misión principal. Yo creo que iba bien. Va. Misión cumplida. Administrador. Admin, acabo de recibir una señal de auxilio de cifras, no sé qué. ¿De dónde vino la señal? Tenemos la ubicación del remitente. El mensaje sufrió una fuerte intervención al avisarse, pero podemos aproximar la ubicación del remitente. Está al suroeste de la base central. Ok. Y no sé qué. Y como la citación, no sé, en serio no traigo ganas de leer hoy. Rescate en cantera. Finalizar chat. Ok. Medio mundo le dio por estar chateando y no quiero hablar con nadie. Admin, nuestra redistribución de qué? No me dejaste leer, cabrón. Me están dando... Bro. Envía un nuevo mensaje de... O envió un nuevo mensaje. No. Yeah. A ver qué es lo que hay que hacer. Oh, un conejo. ¿Qué dice el conejo, bro? A ver. Ah, por fin llegaste. Llevaba mucho tiempo esperando. ¿En serio? ¿Qué tanto tiempo? ¿Dónde está nuestra operadora? ¿Qué quieres decir? Yo soy la operadora de qué? Redistribuidora de existencia Enfield Industries. Zanahoria de la suerte, lista para servir. Parece que está en el papel, realmente requiere un toque personal. Me cuesta trabajo imaginar cómo trabaja. Bugs Bunny. Simple. La imagen institucional importa. Durante emergencias es deber de Enfield ayudar. Deja leer, cabrón. Pero hay tantas partes del valle, no sé qué, que aún estoy realmente preocupado por todos los que están allá afuera. Bueno, puede hacer algo. Volvamos al tema principal. A ver. Cuando la autoridad de usuarios, vales de crédito aprobados por el acuerdo de enfrente de franja para los administradores y también estará al pendiente de artículos adecuados para ti. Ok, esto es como entonces básicamente es una tienda para usar vales de crédito. Esto es lo de los vales esos que consigues en las misiones diarias y es mejor que los uses siempre. Pero realmente... Que no me acuerdo que... Esto era algo de todos los días. Deja echar un vistazo. Sí, eso no vale esto. Que igual no sé qué realmente ocupo, y gastar solo... Bueno. Pues esto es para mejorar el rendimiento en combate a como para pasarte un boss que está fuerte o que da muchos problemas, estaría exquisito, pero esas cosas. Esto es lo que es redistribución de existencia, está conectado al sistema. Que presione el lado, dice. O la Y. Redistribución de existencia. Ahora tengo 500, ok. Señor conejo. ¿Qué era eso? Ya ni leí. Dios. Dice, orden confirmada para la compra del señor Ramón. Puedes crear órdenes cuando quieras en el sistema de redistribución de existencia. Muy conveniente, ¿no? Ahora usamos vales de crédito en lugar de T-credits. Bueno, esto es solo una herramienta de coordinación. No interrumpiría la actividad económica normal. Ok, si alguien intenta aprovechar esto para escapar y manipular precios, eso ya es otro asunto. Completamente diferente. Si ves que eso sucede, por favor asegúrate de decírmelo. Sí, claro que te voy a decir si me dan descuentos. Cualquiera lo haría, conejo. Cualquiera lo haría, señor Bonejo. Si te interesa, tómate la libertad de venir a buscarme cuando quieras. Ok, señor Bonejo. El contacto entra en la base central. Ha sido restaurada la madre. Ok. Por supuesto, y por favor dirige a la torre de control de lo antes posible.
Ah, Endman, Supervisor Prolica. You came at the right time. Endman, we just
Kindly connect your protocol synchronizer with OMV Dijong. We shall, upon your request, proceed to reference it and calibrate the teleprotocol site of the TP point accordingly. Operator Zaihi? Greetings, Supervisor Perlica and Administrator. You may reference the use of planet-side TP points to teleprotocol to Dijong. We have work reports? Yes, it is advancing.
Te llevaba el espacio esto, ¿qué?
Welcome back, Administrator. Supervisor Perlica. The surface-to-orbit teleprotocol seems to be operating smoothly. Truly, this calls for a And thank you for helping us with the calibration work. Endman, Operator Zaihi is the resident liaison from the Cabal of Tranquility. She is currently performing various tasks. Yes, many parts of Dijong are in need of repairs. Cabal of Tranquility is a partner of Endfield. As a liaison from the Cabal, I am duty-bound to carry out the aforementioned repairs. We firmly believe that information and technology will, in time, establish the vital connections that preserve human unity. Equally, we recognize that repair work is also a form of meditative training. Supervisor Perlica, the engineering division has readied the... We may commence activation of several cabins forthwith. In the for the present, we may begin our earnest...
Originium will carve a path for us.
A ver, llévame. quieras, lol. Ok, a ver, quiero incluir algo.
This control panel serves as the main controller of the manufacturing cabin. Kindly interact with it to designate.
It seems the software has undergone
Yes. A few changes were enacted in compliance.
that won't be necessary.
That is most reassuring to hear.
Short on people here too.
Several cabins within the kernel sector of Dijon have been cleaned up. The reception room is now available for clue exchange. I have also carried... Just a simple reminder, Administrator. Now, to facilitate the swift acquisition of clues, we have specifically prioritized the cleanup of the reception room.
The SOW will appreciate this adjustment. Operator Zaihi, may I ask what prompted the accelerated repairs of Dijon?
Over the past several days, the Originium drive module has exhibited significant performance enhancements, thereby increasing the amount of energy available for allocation. This is the reception room. We have also repaired the display section. This is where you can showcase the various...
That might be a little...
The reception room is now prepared for use in full.
Ok, ni siquiera sé para qué sirven estas cosas. Este tiene un 99% de descuento. Igual lo compramos.
Supervisor Perlica, where should we head to next?
We can now officially hand over the control authority of Dijon to our administrator.
Me?
But I'm still... Don't worry. Once you return to the...
Control Nexus is just ahead. Hmm? Strange. It was reconfigured just a short while ago. The Sarkas from the General Technological Committee seek...
That's all right, Operator Zaihi. We once shared numerous critical data with the Cabal of Tranquility. Their technological achievements are to sow the seeds of trust and reap a harvest of friendship. This is how Endfield and the other factions of the Civilization Band have supported each other to this day. The Control Nexus is before us. Let's go. Only you can truly command Dijong. Have faith in yourself, Endman. You were the one who built this ship. There is no changing this fact.
Relax. I'll get the job done right.
Dijong Control Authority level has been successfully activated. You can now monitor the entire operations of Dijong at this very place. End filters. The next step of our expansion and growth shall be directed from the bridge. All upgrades shall be carried out right here. Hearing those words from you is enough for us. In recent years, the one in the but now, how fortunate we are to finally see you again and fight by your side. Endman, the SOW has gathered. I was hoping that before your memory recovers, you would learn about this world through experience rather than my faint words. But given the provisions of the Zeroth Directive, I must now simply share the essential information. Please, follow me. You enjoyed looking at Talos 2 from this place before your slumber. Our long journey, what we found out. The ether side, an aberrant dimension, forbidden to life. Death has trailed us ever since that first encounter. An exploration team, an observatory, a nomadic city. We explored the unknown, each step bought with sacrifice. But the deeper we search, the crueler the truth we find. The ether resists the preservation of life and breaks information links. Where ether flows, life withers, and originium fails. Anything tainted by ether will inevitably turn into a source of the blight. We can't predict the ether. We can only raise strongholds, for we dwell beside oblivion. But true protection comes only from knowledge gathered. During the First Angoloid War, witnesses of the Aurora devised a simple method of depth measurement. A year after the war, the Hannibit Circuit found the Lost Science Team's manual. It completed the theory of rift formation. Tolosi Encounter Year 17, the Band Accord was signed. Experimental Gloom Project resumed. Blight Matter Conversion Threshold logged. Year 146, a monitoring station at the Wuling Very Large Rift was rebuilt, exceeding the 36-second observation limit. Inch by inch, we elucidated the unknown, till an unprecedented threat emerged from the darkness. Since then, our research has stayed on the fringe, never venturing into the ether side. All ether-related projects are closely monitored to avoid any risks. Now, someone who can manipulate the ether has appeared. She holds the seed of destruction. And she has lit a fire in the wilds. Neferith is a dangerous sign of what is to come. We must be alert, or history may repeat itself. None appeared for many years until she did. If I had known about her, I would have never agreed to let you leave Dijon. Your safety is... Understood. I will... Endfield Indus... Feels good to... Apologies. Probably not the best time to say that. It's okay. This place has always been your home. Let's take a break. Once everyone's fully rested, we will return to Valley 4.
Siempre que el búho ese me manda mensajes para ponerme a trabajar el cabrón.
Uh-huh.
Director Chen,
Está lleno
the
de
construction
lolis, este
vehicle
juego,
has
igual
been
que todo,
deployed.
¿no?
We also cleared away the surrounding debris. Our crew is ready to go once we're done with fine-tuning the vehicle.
Good job. Now, we'll wait for the Endmen to... Ah, looks like they've arrived.
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, thank you so much for saving my life out there. While you launched the attack on the Valley Fort, we found many lost crewmates. We also freed some imprisoned survivors. It's all thanks to Enfield that we managed to escape. At least the defeat of that Rodon forced the other breakers to slow down. We can actually start hoping for the situation to get better.
Yeah, but now we should focus on the work at hand. Endman, we're almost done clearing away the landslide. The next step of our operation may begin. Unfortunately, we cannot get in touch with the UWST site directors of the Power Plateau. We lost every drone we dispatched to that area. Severe radio interference is denying our efforts to call them.
The Bone Crushers clearly possess some radio interference equipment. But why would they do all this? What are they after?
The Power Plateau has an Originium power plant. It's the primary source of power in Valley 4, and has been closely monitored by the UWST. The UWST also has an ether test site at the plateau. I don't know what the Landbreakers are looking for, but losing the place would deal a grievous blow to our side. That's right. There is a quasi-permanent ether rift in Valley 4. The test site has been monitoring this phenomenon for quite a while. There are plenty of such ether rifts throughout Talos too. Most are undetectable to the unaided eye, and they often bring about blight disasters. Suffice to say, the UWST has deployed sizable defenses to the Power Plateau. They should be able to hold out for a while.
I just hope they can defend the Originium power plant properly. Neferith has been making her underlings sabotage.
Don't worry. Everyone in Valley 4 knows how important the power plant is. You see, it's a stronghold. If nothing goes wrong...
Holy! Isn't that the direction of... An ether rift has opened. How did this happen?
Come in and minute. You come. Admin, Supervisor Berka, do you copy?
Wolfguard, we've witnessed ether rupture taking place at the Power Plateau.
Firelight confirmed. Cover secured. Large part will be assembling plateau.
Wolfguard? Wolfguard!
Administrator! Supervisor Perlica! The power plateau! Something terrible has happened there! Light reactions everywhere!
When the ether side comes in contact with real space, it creates a rift and triggers a blight reaction. Neferith may have energized the previously stable ether rift at the Power Plateau. She has planned this deliberate act of sabotage.
What we're seeing right now is similar to an eruption of a dormant volcano.
Director Chin, we need an evacuation plan.
The hub area is safe for now, but with such violent ether activities going on, the spreading blight might soon reach this place. If the blight destroys more of our roads and transport routes, the results would be disastrous.
Hold on. I got a solution. Do you remember the TATA prototype we were working on? The prototype can stabilize ether energy fluctuations. If we can get it close enough to the rupture rift, we might contain its spread. I can even adjust its large area arts unit. This will let the prototype get rid of localized blight. Oh yes! This is totally doable.
Really? That chunky bot can do that?
Director Chief, we've cleared the road to the Originium Science Park. The situation at that place isn't looking too good either.
Time is critical. Have your crew move the prototype there now. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, we'll meet up with you at Vanikov's site.
people say that the essence will reveal itself. Is there something I missed?
Come on, everyone. The prototype is now ready.
Mr. Andre, do we have an exact feasibility of your plan?
We have theoretical feasibility. The technological basis for the TA prototype was formulated at the Ether test site. It was built using valuable data that cannot be acquired elsewhere. Ivan would spend all day arguing with people about the prototype. Unfortunately, we don't have a chance to field test the thing. But I hope that our theories are correct.
How are you doing? Is the crew affected by the ether rupture that just took place?
Everyone's fine. We followed the rules and evacuated for a bit. Thankfully, nothing too serious happened around here. But there's major blightery on the other end of this road. A few crewmates are already off to deliver the most essential supplies to the place. But there's just too much blight. We can't afford to risk our lives.
Being cautious is the right move. You need professional tools to handle professional work. We managed to make the prototype work on time. All thanks to the AIC and our hub-base engineers. Once you're in a severely blighted area, activate the prototype's active interference function.
You mean some chopping and slashing? Yeah, I can do that. This is way easier than a class on theoretical blightery.
Of course. But don't forget about the prototype's true function. Do whatever you can to escort it safely to the power plateau. We must use it to stop the
Don't worry. We'll keep the prototype safe. It is our chance to avert this crisis. Let's not dally, team. Time to go.
Try to let the prototype travel on level ground. This road should take you to the power plateau.
Calling it prototype just doesn't feel right. So, what's its full name again? Tranquil... Automatic Robocart? I remember it being TA or something.
Stop! The area up ahead is under a state of emergency. No one is allowed to enter. Head over... Let me see. 3 individuals.
You got it wrong.
Does that mean you're from the Hongshang Academy of Sciences? Why are you here?
We are from Enfield Industries. Director Chin should have synced our information with the UWST already.
Enfield Industries? Let me check our personnel information database. You're not in the Enfield personnel database. Identify yourself. Endmin. I guess that explains it. Identity verified. Supervisor Perlica and Operator Chen, we have to be extremely circumspect given the sudden nature of the attack. And, Administrator, the Security Bureau knows what your presence means for our situation. The UWST Security Bureau has no records of your information, but this Endfield file has been approved by my superiors. I have faith in your identity. I believe you're here for that rift in the sky, right?
Yes. We're still investigating the Ether test site disaster.
Pursuant to the provisions of the Accord, the UWST. But my primary task is to search and rescue local survivors. Keep going down this road and you'll reach the Ether test site. However, you might encounter masses of blight on your path.
Thank you for sharing this information. How should we address you?
Fabian Collins.
Mr. Fabian, you look troubled. Has the science park suffered major damage?
Well, I don't think the show could get any better. We've already got the Angloy, the Blight, and Breaker scum in the mix. Who knows? Perhaps another surprise is waiting round the corner. But the fact that you're here proves the road to the hub is open. That's my first good news of the day.
The hub base is relatively safe for now. You can evacuate to that place for shelter.
I can't leave my post just yet. We only managed to evacuate a fraction of our crew. The Security Bureau has a list of names of everyone in the science park. I've got to verify the status of their personnel one by one. Plenty of them are still in need of help and rescue.
All right then. I'll leave this place in your hands. We must be off.
One more thing. There's a colleague of mine conducting SAR operations up ahead. Her name's Eliza. You might want to talk to her if you run into trouble. Good luck out there.